It's the award-winning morning show here, 1570 KMCD, 48 degrees in downtown Fairfield. Lots of sunshine today, high 58, maybe 60, but the big story is going to be the wind, 35 to 45 mile an hour gust out of the west-northwest today. Not making it feel quite like 58. Tonight, clear sky and 39. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 62. And Wednesday, midweek, high of 67 degrees. Right now in downtown Fairfield, 48 is what the thermometer says here at the High V Studios. It is Monday, which means Chamber Talk. Every Monday morning reserves time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Just a reminder, your Monday morning newsletter, the week that will be, what did we call it?
Chamber Chatter.
Chamber Chatter will be into, I did
Way to flashback.
I did so well for a number of months and then kind of spit the bit right there. Chamber Chatter comes to your email box every Monday morning in the 8 o'clock hour. Gives you a quick overview of what's happening throughout our fine community. You can also email the Chamber at chamberfairfieldiowa.com. Good time to remind you that now's the time to email the Chamber and reserve your spot for the 2023 Men's and Women's Blast-Off, which is coming up. Is it the first Friday in June or second Friday in June?
It's June 8th.
That'd be the first Friday.
I think it is.
Oh, that'd be the second Friday.
I think it's the second Friday. I see. That's what's. I'm careful. I'm always cautious because I'll say it's first Friday. Nope, just kidding.
Men at the Walton Club, the ladies. I like to say ladies at the Country Club, and the Part T is Thursday evening, right?
At the Walton Club.
At the Walton Club.
Yeah.
So again, if you'd like to sign up for the Men's and Women's Blast-Off, again, get in touch with the Chamber at fairfieldiowa.com. All right. What else is on your calendar, anyway?
Oh my goodness, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Mother Nature is crazy. So our email is in transition. So if you emailed us over the weekend and we did not email you back, it's because our email is in transition. So over the next couple of days, we may have some spotty email service. So just don't think I'm ignoring you or I didn't respond. I just may not have gotten your email yet. I assume like on Wednesday, I'm going to get this huge barrage of all of the emails that got stuck in the interim.
What's the rub here?
Well, we are moving to a more cloud-based perspective. So we have a server, but we can only utilize that server in the building, which is really great when you don't even have your board meetings in your building. So if they ask you a question in the board meeting and you don't have access to your server, you have to like email somebody like, hey, can you email this to me? Or, and this will allow us to be able to be, to have more options in where we work and when we work.
All right. So duly noted. Really noted.
Yeah.
Maybe
so other than the blast,
reply.
Yeah, might be a little bit of a. It's going to be one of those weeks. It's fine though.
Also, I want to put on your calendar coming up. I want to say the 18th. Maybe is there a business after hours plan?
Yes, and that's at Midwest One Bank, and that will be, I believe, from 4 to 6. Okay. And they're going to unveil all of the updates that they've done since moving into their new location and merging the two banks. And I'm sure Ron will have some great food and beverages and tours and all kinds of fun things over there.
All right, so that's coming up on May 18th.
May's our quiet month, thankfully.
Is it?
After the awards banquet, we need a quiet month.
All right, May is one of my favorite months of the year because, as if you listen to this program for any length of time, you know two things are true. There's something better somewhere on the dial to listen to, more informative, more entertaining, in every sense of the word. But also, I like to go to the farmer's market, and the first outdoor farmer's market of the season is coming up on Saturday of this week, and you've brought a guest today.
I did. Good morning, Miss Barb.
Good morning.
Okay, so Barb Sieren, you are officially the person in charge of the market.
I am the social media director.
There you go.
This year we have a new market manager, Megan Hines.
Oh, how exciting.
Deanna Jolson went to the board. She's on the board now. So Megan's going to be our new market manager.
That's exciting.
On Saturdays, yes. And then I'll be in charge on Wednesdays up here on the square. So
yes, you run a tight ship on Wednesday.
I try.
Yeah, you have to. People get very excited about fresh produce. They want to break rules and not follow directions. And okay, so you've been the market is year round, and you've been in the Golden Magnolia for the winter. And this Saturday we come back out into the real world.
Yes, May 6th, this Saturday, we come back out to Howard Park, and it's located on Main and Grime Street.
Yes.
We're usually in the park, but if it rains, we'll be on Grime Street. The vendors will be on Grime Street if it rains. So 8 to 1 every Saturday until the end of October. We try to have entertainment every weekend. I think we have a pretty good list of entertainers so far. We have a few openings throughout the summer. There might be 2 or 3 openings left, so
So if you're a musician or some kind of entertainer and you want to come entertain the market, reach out to our friends at the farmers market.
Right. On this Saturday, we have open mic.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think there might be a few spots left. If anyone wants to know, they can email the Fairfield, Iowa Farmers Market at gmail.com.
Perfect.
And then I can find out for them.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
Yes.
And Wednesday markets come back the following
10th.
week.
Yep.
Yes.
May 10th will be our first Wednesday's market. We try to have our big first market on a Saturday, so there will not be a farmer's market this Wednesday. So it'll be on the first market will be Saturday.
And the Wednesday market is
3 to 6, sorry. 3 to 6.
Yes. And it's right down here on Court.
Right.
So you can even see KMCD radio
Yeah,
from
you
the
can just
market.
look right across and wave and
Steve can come pick up his produce that he didn't if his doesn't do
he
it for
does.
us.
I'm a familiar face at the farmer's market.
I'm there at 3. I'm not gonna lie. Like we leave our office at 2:50 to hit the farmers market first. Because
Yes.
if you're not there first, you're gonna miss something great.
Yep, the good stuff always goes quick.
There's always a line. I'm so amazed by. I love this community and I love the farmers market here because there is so many great things in there. It's not
Yes.
just produce.
Right.
There's some crafts usually.
Yes.
Somebody selling some plants. Breadtopia is there with all of that amazing bread.
Yeah. that
So do
sounds
you have
good.
some new vendors maybe coming this season? Or
I've had a lot of inquiries over the winter, but
We've given your email out a lot.
we'll just see kind of what happens.
Yeah.
You know, people kind of think they can sell certain things and then they find out that they really can't sell. So, a lot of the cooked stuff, you cannot bring, you cannot sell like milk products or anything that you have to keep refrigerated and
Oh, yeah.
at temperature.
Yep.
So, it would be nice to have a lot of different vendors selling food, but they have to get a hold of the Iowa Inspection and Appeals.
So how does someone become a vendor?
They can contact the Fairfield, Iowa Farmers Market Gmail account. I can send them the rules and we can kind of discuss, where they live. It's all the counties that connect Jefferson County that can be a vendor at our market. And then there's
interesting.
3 other ones that are included on out. So they have to make, bake, or grow their own items. They cannot be bringing in, they can't go to the auctions and pick up a truckload of tomatoes and produce or, they cannot sell anything that's made somewhere else. They have to
that's
actually make
interesting.
it, bake it, grow it themselves.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So it's right from the farm.
That's
okay,
right.
so what are some, you talked about things that have to be at temperature. Are there other things that are not allowed to be sold?
Let's see. The meats and cheeses, you cannot sell those at the market, not unless you're an inspected plant, because you have to be government inspected. And I think you can then. The morel mushrooms, you have to have them. We have a couple people in Fairfield. I think Faith Reeves is one of them. She can inspect mushrooms to be sold. But if you sell them at the farmer's market, and it used to be that you had to have a food license also.
Oh, yeah.
A farmer's market food license also, and that's $150. So I don't know if you weigh out what you're going to make and what you have to spend to sell them. I don't know if it's really worth it.
How many pounds of morels you got to unload?
It doesn't sound like very many people are finding that many this year. So
Yeah. Well, Mother Nature hasn't given us any liquid.
that's right.
We need some rain.
it. Yes, we do.
So you've been on an adventure for the winter. How's your produce looking?
I got back around the 1st of March, and I have quite a bit of stuff. So this Saturday, I should have spinach and lettuce and asparagus and rhubarb and stuff like that. So I have a little bit. I'd like to have more, but I'm going to take what Mother Nature gave me at the moment.
So do you know what some of the other folks will be bringing in this first market?
I haven't really talked to anybody, so I'm sure it'd be just a little bit of greens and, asparagus and
Early
probably a
season
lot
stuff.
of baked goods and some crafty stuff. And
There's always some really great baked goods down
Yes.
there. And there's been a few people who've been bringing kind of gluten-free, dairy-free,
Yes.
all of those kinds of things
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
All right, so what are you most excited about for the market this year?
This market for this season, I worked really hard on trying to get some new things coming to our market over the winter. So I have the Lori Carnes. She's with the Raptor Project, and she's going to be talking about the Eagle Project, the Decora Eagle Cam.
Oh, yeah.
And she's actually going to set up where we can view the Eagle Cam during the market. She's
cool.
supposed to be coming May 27th, and then rain date would be the June 5th, I think, market.
Yep.
So that's exciting to have her come, and she's going to demonstrate how the eagle nest is made and how big they actually are. So that'd be kind of fun to learn everything about the eagles.
That's awesome. Make sure bring the littles out that weekend.
Yes. So we have that going in May, and then in August 5th, Iowa State University Insect Zoo is coming with all of their unique creepy crawlies.
Yuck, I won't be there. But that's awesome. Again,
Yes.
bring the littles. That's a great opportunity
Yes,
for
another one
littles.
for the littles. So yeah, I was just trying to think of a lot of stuff that,
Yeah.
it'd be kind of fun to have different things instead of the same things every weekend. So
That's awesome. What a
We've
great
also-
idea for some draws.
yes,
Yeah.
we also partnered up with Iowa State University Extension of Jefferson County.
Yeah.
So Courtney's going to be putting together a program, I think, once a month. For
very nice.
For the market. So
Well, and they've been doing a great job of doing some, what do I do with my extras, right? So
Right.
canning and freezing
Yes.
and all of that,
Yep.
drying. So that's been great. Okay, so once again, if I want to be a vendor or I want to be an entertainer,
okay.
the email is
The email is Fairfield, Iowa Farmers Market at gmail.com, or they can call 641-233-8520. So I answer both of those, so
Barb will get you all the
I
details.
can get all the information to you.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being here.
Yes,
Steve, are
exciting.
you ready for farmers market season? I'm like overly ready, but I know that Mother Nature's not been good to us.
I show up every Saturday morning, and Barb will confirm this,
Yep.
usually looking quite disheveled,
Yes.
and but always enthusiastic.
And you got some vegetable envy over there going, oh man, mine don't look that
not
good.
really, no. I've mentioned this before. The idea of the garden, I love the idea of the garden. And I'm fully vested in the garden scene right now. But there will be a point where it's like, oh, I just want to go buy a tomato.
Yes.
I just want
If
to
I
buy
have
a
to pull
tomato.
one more weed,
Yeah.
all these tomatoes are coming out.
Barb mentioned spinach. That reminds me. Probably by midweek next week, I'll be having wilted spinach. I love wilted
Yes,
spinach.
that's good.
And I'll be buying it at the farmer's market. So this Saturday, Howard Park, and then a week from Wednesday here in downtown Fairfield, just across from the studios here, the Hy-Vee Studios on the square. That's from 3 to 6 in the afternoon on Wednesday afternoon. So anything else going on that we need to talk about?
I think it's kind of a mellow week.
All right.
We're doing some email upgrades. That's it.
All right, fantastic. It's,
Oh, we did do bike safety last week.
Oh, how did that go?
We had 45 little pumpkins
Fantastic.
complete bike safety and graduate. And Officer Torres from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department gave out the graduation certificates, and they all got popsicles. And we gave out a ton of helmets this year, and 4 littles got brand new bikes.
That's fantastic.
It's a great
That's an
program.
I have
annual,
one
that's an
thing.
annual event now.
Oh,
Your time's up.
Speaking of littles, Wednesday market, we have the story time in
Oh,
the
that's right.
pavilion.
Yes.
4 o'clock, and that's the Fairfield Library always comes over with books, and we usually have a pretty good turnout for that.
story time. I love it.
We're going to do it again this year.
All right, that is our Chamber Talk for this Monday morning. Don't forget that Chamber Talk is now recorded and played back on Fairfield Media Center's YouTube page, and you can find a link at the Chamber's website as well. And as always, featuring, quite honestly, I don't think it's been confirmed, but the best back of the head in all of media. CBS
Yes.
News come up top of the hours, plus a look at the markets of the Brownfield Radio Network on 1570 KMCD.